Imagine waking up in a spaceship with no memory and 11.9 light years far away from home. And you discover you are the only man who can save Earth.
Ryan Gosling is about to save humanity. Again, March 20th, 2026. Mark your calendars. Ryan Gosling, fresh off saving the world as Neil Armstrong, becoming a cultural icon as Ken, and hunting replicants in a dystopian future, is about to embark on his most ambitious mission yet. Project Hail Mary hits theaters in just over a month, and if early buzz is anything to go by, this could be the sci-fi event of 2026. From the author of The Martian, directed by the duo behind Spider-Verse, and shot specifically for IMAX by the cinematographer of Dune, this is a film built to be spectacular. Let's break down everything we know about the most anticipated sci-fi movie of the year. The plot: humanity's last hope wakes up alone. Ryland Grace, Ryan Gosling, is a middle school science teacher who wakes up on a spaceship 11.9 light-years from Earth with no memory of who he is or why he's there. He's alone. His crewmates are dead. As his memory returns, he realizes he's humanity's last hope. The sun is dying. A mysterious alien microbe called astrophage is feeding on solar energy. If nothing stops it, Earth faces catastrophic ice age within 30 years. Grace was a molecular biologist turned disgraced scientist turned teacher. His expertise made him essential for a one-way suicide mission to Tau Ceti, where a star is somehow resisting astrophage. The mission? Figure out why. Bring back a solution. Save the world. But here's the twist. Grace isn't alone. He encounters Rocky, a five-legged alien from a different civilization also trying to save his dying planet. The two form an unlikely friendship, working together to solve a problem threatening both their worlds. It's The Martian meets Arrival meets Interstellar, with humor, heart, and hard science. The cast: Ryan Gosling and a legendary supporting team. Ryan Gosling stars as Dr. Ryland Grace. Gosling isn't just acting, he's also producing. At Comic-Con, Gosling said, "I connected to Grace's reluctance. Aside from the fact he has a doctorate in molecular biology, he's quite an ordinary person in this extraordinary situation. He's somebody who on Earth had given up on himself and has been given this opportunity to believe in himself again." Sandra Huller, Oscar nominee for Anatomy of a Fall, plays Eva Stratt, the uncompromising leader of the global task force coordinating the Hail Mary mission. Huller brings gravitas to a role that, in flashbacks, shows the desperate political and scientific maneuvering required to save humanity. James Ortiz voices and puppeteers Rocky, the alien Grace encounters. Director Phil Lord praised the collaboration. Rocky was built and designed by the legendary Neil Scanlon and his Creature Shop, and is performed by puppeteering legend James Ortiz. Rocky's performance is a beautiful collaboration between the puppeteers on set with Ryan and the wonderful animators at Frame Store. Lionel Boyce, yes, Marcus from The Bear, plays Officer Steve Hatch, a key member of Mission Ground Support. Ken Leung, Lost: The Sopranos, plays Yao Li Jia, one of Grace's crewmates aboard the Hail Mary. Milana Vaintrub, This Is Us, Atant commercials, plays Olesia Ilyukina, the other crewmate. Priya Kansara voices Mary, the Hail Mary ship's AI system. Also appearing, Liz Kingsman, Shapiro, Aaron Neal, Narendra, James Wright, CIA agent, Orion Lee Shi, and Robert James Smith, scientist. The majority of the film focuses on Gosling and Rocky's partnership in space, with flashbacks showing Grace's life on Earth and the desperate mission preparation. Behind the camera, a dream team. Directors, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. The duo behind the Lego Movie, 21 Jump Street, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse are directing their first live-action sci-fi film. Lord and Miller are known for turning seemingly impossible projects into cultural phenomena. They bring humor, heart, and visual creativity to everything they touch. This is their first film together since 22 Jump Street. They produced the Spider-Verse films but didn't direct. Writer, Drew Goddard. Goddard wrote the screenplay for The Martian, the previous Andy Weir adaptation that earned 7 Oscar nominations including Best Picture. He also created The Good Place, wrote World War Z, The Cabin in the Woods, and Cloverfield. Having Goddard adapt another Weir novel is a perfect pairing. He understands how to balance hard science with character-driven storytelling. Cinematographer, Greg Fraser. Fraser shot Dune, Dune, Part 2, The Batman, and won an Oscar for Dune. The visuals in Project Hail Mary promise to be stunning. The film was shot specifically for IMAX, meaning audiences will experience the vastness of space, scientific discovery, and human connection on the largest canvas possible. Composer, Daniel Pemberton. Pemberton scored both Spider-Verse films for Lord and Miller. This is the first live-action Lord and Miller film not scored by Mark Mothersbaugh. Producers, Amy Pascal, Ryan Gosling, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, Aditya Sud, Rachel O'Connor, and Andy Weir himself. The book, Andy Weir's follow-up to The Martian. Andy Weir published Project Hail Mary in May 2021. It hit the New York Times bestseller list and stayed for 28+ weeks. The book won the 2022 Audie Award for Audiobook of the Year, Ray Porter narrating, and was a Hugo Award finalist. Critics praised it as even better than The Martian. Funnier, more emotional, higher stakes. The Grace-Rocky friendship became iconic. MGM acquired film rights in March 2020 for $3 million, with Gosling attached from day one. Production, shot for IMAX. Principal photography ran June 3 to October 26, 2024 in the United Kingdom. Shot natively for IMAX using Greg Fraser's signature visual style, practical lighting, immersive framing, awe-inspiring scale. VFX by Framestore, Industrial Light and Magic, Sony Pictures, Imageworks, BUF, and Wiley Company. Rocky was created using practical puppeteering, Neil Scanlon's Creature Shop, and Framestore animation. Runtime, 2 hours 36 minutes. Rating, PG-13. Marketing, record-breaking trailer views. The first trailer dropped June 30th, 2025. Amazon MGM announced it was the most viewed trailer for a non-sequel/non-remake in its first week. A second trailer debuted at Super Bowl LX in February 2026. LEGO is releasing a Hail Mary spacecraft model March 1st, 2026, LEGO Icon series. The trailer features Harry Styles' Sign of the Times, creating viral TikTok moments. Release date and distribution, March 20th, 2026 in the United States and most international markets. Amazon MGM Studios is distributing in the US and Canada. Sony Pictures releasing international handles all other territories. The film will have a 60-day theatrical window, meaning it'll hit premium VOD, digital purchase, rental, around May 2026. It's expected to arrive on Prime Video for all subscribers around June or July 2026, roughly 120 days after theatrical release. IMAX screenings are confirmed worldwide. This is a film designed for the biggest screen possible. Why this could be massive. 1. Ryan Gosling at the peak of his powers after Barbie and Oscar buzz. 2. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller directing their first live-action sci-fi epic. 3. Drew Goddard adapting another Andy Weir novel after The Martian's success. 4. Greg Fraser's cinematography promising Dune-level visuals. 5. The book is beloved. 28 weeks on the NYT bestseller list. 6. Shot for IMAX with practical effects and top-tier VFX studios. 7. The premise works. Lone astronaut with humor, heart, and hard science. This isn't just another sci-fi movie. This is a potential cultural phenomenon. Project Hail Mary has everything. A compelling story, a charismatic lead, visionary directors, stunning visuals, and source material fans already love. If it delivers on its promise, it could be 2026's The Martian, a crowd-pleasing, emotionally resonant, scientifically grounded sci-fi adventure that reminds us why we love movies. March 20th, 2026. See it in IMAX. Are you excited for Project Hail Mary? Have you read the book? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're hyped for Ryan Gosling's mission to save humanity, hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns of 2026's biggest movies.
If you take this mission, subscribe. If not, don't subscribe. Okay, we're gonna hit every science fiction best movie in 2026. So we'll drop it as soon as possible. As soon as we have news about movies that will shake you and will give you thrills, then follow us and have fun.